From a small-town girl to one of the highest-paid content creators, the story of Sophie Rain is one for the books. How does a 20-year-old who once worked as a waitress break the internet and build an empire in a year? From family struggles to public backlash, Sophie's story is as extraordinary as unbelievable. So how successful is Sophie Rain exactly? Well, Sophie Rain made almost $43 million in 2024 alone. Previously, the famous internet personality Bad Baby, or Daniela, earned $57 million off of OnlyFans, but that was over a period of 3 years. So it's safe to say Sophie massively cashed in on the platform. It's not just the internet stars that she surpassed in terms of earning the past year. Reportedly, her earnings surpassed most of the highest paid athletes in the world. All-world NFL quarterback Patrick Mahomes pulled in about $40 million in 2024. From there, it gets even more insane, with her earnings beating out the likes of sports icons like Lionel Messi, earning $23 million, Kylian Mbappe, who bagged $35 million, and even New York Yankees captain Aaron Judge, who earned $40 million. Sophie Rain's annual income surpassed the income of many of the NBA players as well. Some famous names include Anthony Davis, who made around the same amount as her, with an estimated annual earning of $43.2 million. Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Halliburton both reportedly made around $42.1 million, and Ja Morant and Zion Williamson made about $37 million, which means Sophie Rain's income surpassed the earnings of these top NBA players. Beyond that, the greatest female tennis player of all time, Serena Williams, made $35 million in the highest paid year of her entire career. And to add to that, in contrast to these athletes, Sophie derives her income from a single, self-directed platform. This just goes to show how the digital economy can bring in millions. Sophie Rain and fellow content creator Isaiah Sophie, a Filipino-French-Canadian influencer, took to social media to humorously point out the significant financial success they've achieved as OnlyFans creators. In a playful reel, the two dubbed themselves the highest-paid duo, joking that they were out-earning some of the world's top athletes. The Bop House is the latest venture by Sophie, an exciting step in her already dynamic career. Based in a mansion in Florida, the Bop House brings together Sophie and her other influencer friends to work on content, grow their followings, and collaborate side by side. The group features prominent influencers, including Sophie, Isaiah Sophie, Summer Iris, Camila Arajo, Julia Flippo, Ava Reyes, Alina Rose, and Joy May. Immediately, this house went viral on TikTok and Instagram. Within 3 weeks of its launch in December 2024, the accounts gained over 860,000 TikTok followers and 123 Instagram followers. The idea, as Sophie explained, is almost self-explanatory: getting a group of creators together to have fun and support each other. We just want to uplift each other and help each other grow on TikTok, she said, reflecting her commitment to fostering positivity and collaboration in the influencer space. However, the Bop House has attracted a lot of controversy, mainly because of the content creators' presence on platforms with a large minor user base, given the professional affiliations of some members with platforms like OnlyFans. Additionally, the latest member addition to the group, Piper Raquel, further sparked controversy amongst netizens, as they pointed out that Piper is only 17, which makes her a minor. The group, however, responded with a skit joking about being arrested for including her. While the skit garnered over 18.4 million views, it also attracted criticism, with some calling it inappropriate and troubling. Despite all the criticism and controversy, Sophie has teased good plans for the Bop House in the new year. She believes this will be a major part of her brand and will provide a space where her team can thrive together while exploring new opportunities. A substantial contributor to Sophie's financial success is her loyal fan base. This also includes her top spender, known only as Charlie. This devoted fan has reportedly spent $4.8 million to date for Sophie's content. She said that she doesn't know the person, but she knows a lot about him through the platform because they've talked. Sophie Rain was born in 2004 in Tampa, Florida. She grew up in a deeply Christian-rooted home and spent much of her childhood attending church on Sundays. Large portions of Sophie's early life, however, were consumed by concern over financial burdens, where her family lived paycheck to paycheck and often relied on food stamps. It wasn't easy to see her family struggle. All she wanted to do was help them. Sophie, therefore, worked hard for them. Before her rise to fame, Sophie worked as a waitress. But her road to fame began in her teenage years when she started picking up momentum on TikTok. Her content quickly gained a loyal audience, and by the age of 19, she was already a famous internet personality with millions of followers. But it wasn't until May 2023, when Sophie joined OnlyFans, that her life completely turned around. With encouragement from her sister, who was already making money off of the platform, Sophie decided to take a huge gamble. Yet, against the initial reluctance of her family, and even losing her restaurant job when her account got discovered, Sophie's bold move paid off in an extraordinary way. She was able to make use of her charisma and business savvy to transform her account into a multi-million-dollar business. Success did not come easy for Sophie. From struggling financially throughout her childhood and teenage years, Sophie revealed that her father, who was initially disappointed by her decision to join OnlyFans, cried when he realized she had paid off their debts and thanked her. "My dad started crying when he realized what I'd done. He gave me the biggest hug ever and kept thanking me," she shared. Despite all these challenges, Sophie enjoys immense support from her family and a tight-knit circle of friends, many of whom are also content creators. The family was skeptical at first, but came around once they saw her use the newfound money to uplift them. While we only know about the millions that Sophie earned from OnlyFans, the 20-year-old is no stranger to social media and started her career on famous platforms like TikTok. The internet star has built a large social media empire for herself. Her digital presence across TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube allows her to share her daily activities, road trips, fashion, and personal reflections. With 10.3 million followers and an engagement rate of 2.13%, TikTok is Sophie's major social media platform that allows her to explore her creative abilities. With a reported growth rate of plus 4.94%, she's surely on her way to the top. She frequently posts her videos dancing and lip-syncing to popular songs and trends. Her most popular TikTok video, which shows her dancing to J-Dash's hit WAP, has received over 96 million views. She also frequently posts with her fellow content creators who all live together in a mansion in Florida. With a fan following of about 6 million, Sophie also enjoys significant fame on Instagram. She has an engagement rate of 3.8% and plus 16.98% growth on the platform. She frequently posts a mix of content ranging from fashion and travel to major milestones she's achieved, with an influence score of 9,599 and a ranking in the top 1% of Instagram creators in the US. Sophie Rain's Twitter has about 2.7 million followers, and while she's not very active on this social media app, she sometimes likes to clap back at controversies and share her opinions. Though her engagement rate here is 0.77%, the platform complements her broader strategy by fostering real-time connections. So here's the deal with Sophie's YouTube channel. Right now, it's pretty underutilized. She's got 6.6 thousand subscribers, but there's not much happening there consistently. Now, we all know Sophie's short-form content is thriving on pretty much every platform, so who knows? Maybe we'll get to see more on her YouTube channel in the coming years. Sophie Rain has never shied away from talking about the sweet bond she shares with her family. Despite her massive success, she associates her humility with the love and support she received from her family. She accredited her sister for introducing her to the platform. She also paid off her family's debts with the money she made. She's been very open about her childhood and financial struggles, and how that was a major factor in her starting an online career. She said, "It feels so nice to be able to help my parents and siblings. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And that's one of the main reasons why I do what I do. Seeing them struggle growing up really affected me, and they don't deserve that." Sophie's journey is deeply intertwined with her family, and one of the most powerful ways she's been able to show her love and gratitude is through the strategic investments she's made, starting with a massive 20-acre property in Florida that cost her a pretty penny. Sophie Rain shared her excitement about the 20-acre property she bought for her family, revealing that it was a special surprise for them. She said, "I'm really excited about it. I'm going to share some of it with my family in the end. They don't know that, so that's going to be part of their Christmas presents. They're going to literally die." The purchase of this property just goes to show that Sophie not only likes to spend money on her family, but also likes to give back to her family through gratitude. Sophie Rain's net worth has earned her the life that probably just a few dream of, but despite her earning millions, she's surprisingly frugal. Growing up in a family that struggled financially, relying on food stamps, Sophie learned to value every dollar. Now that she earns millions from her OnlyFans career, she doesn't splurge like most of her peers in the influencer world. She instead has been investing smartly and buying real estate and securing the future of her family. Though she enjoys all the luxuries that come tagged along with her success, she is still down to earth and careful with her spending. Of course, that does not mean she doesn't like cashing in her bucks here and there. One such purchase is the 2024 Porsche GT3 RS, a stunning luxury car that reflects her hard-earned success. Though she rarely splurges, the Porsche is one of the few luxury items she's allowed herself to enjoy. She took to Instagram to show off her latest purchase. In the post, she captions, "Who has the better car?" posing alongside her friend with her own impressive vehicle. With the latest addition, the Bop House now features 3 luxury cars with a total cost of $750,000. Religion is a huge part of who Sophie Rain is, and she has made clear just how her faith merges into her career in perhaps an unexpected way. Born in Tampa, Florida, she grew up in a Christian home, attended church every Sunday, and seems to remain connected with her faith. Even as a successful OnlyFans creator, she claims to uphold her Christian values. Sophie has received a lot of judgment from the public for her career choice, especially since she openly maintains her claim of being a virgin despite producing explicit content. In interviews, Sophie said her beliefs in Christianity never contradict her OnlyFans modeling career. She says, "The Lord's very forgiving, and her career, though unconventional, is part of a higher plan." Sophie's stance reflects her conviction that her work on OnlyFans is just one part of her life and doesn't define her whole being or her relationship with God. She stated that if her career wasn't meant for her, she wouldn't be where she is today, and that her faith gives her strength to stay true to herself despite public backlash. Sophie also doesn't shy away from her faith when discussing her personal life. She's been open about remaining a virgin, something that sets her apart in the adult content industry, where sexual experiences are often marketed. Sophie credits her Christian values for her decision to remain chaste, saying that it's something she holds sacred and personal. Sophie Rain has shown a charitable side, especially during the holiday season, by giving back to her fans. In a video on TikTok, she announced that she would surprise some of her deserving followers with money. Sophie encouraged her fans to tag her in posts so she could carefully select those who seemed to need it most, offering them a generous financial gift just in time for Christmas. Sophie Rain has been no stranger to controversy, particularly due to the nature of her career. When she shared a screenshot of her impressive annual earnings on OnlyFans, an alleged $43 million between November 2023 and November 2024, she quickly became the target of harsh criticism. One user on X commented, "Please stop calling prostitutes models. Thank you." Not one to back down from criticism, Sophie clapped back with a bold response. "You can call me whatever you want. I'll be laughing my way to the bank." However, Sophie also took the opportunity to clarify her stance on the work she does. In a follow-up post on December 4th, Sophie tried to explain that even though she didn't regret choosing such a career, she certainly wasn't encouraging others in that direction. She urged young women not to idolize her path without fully understanding the challenges that come with it. "I do not want girls to think, oh, if Sophie Rain is making this, I should do it too," she wrote. "This career is not sunshine and rainbows 24/7, and if you don't make it big, it will not be worth it." The second controversy that Sophie has encountered includes the money she is supposedly bringing in from her OnlyFans account. She has gone online several times, with claims that she made upwards of $43 million in 1 year. However, some skeptics question the accuracy of these figures, suggesting that they might be inflated or not entirely true. Critics have pointed out that while Sophie's financial success is undeniable, the numbers might not be true. Sophie has built an empire that's as controversial as it is impressive. While she's faced criticism and skepticism, her bold approach to life, her career, and her faith continue to win her fans. Let us know in the comments down below if you think Sophie's OnlyFans earnings are $43 million, or if you think the numbers are exaggerated. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our videos. See you next time.